Hey there, I'm going to let you know what comics to pick up right after this. So here we are, Wednesday, the day I always show you what comics I picked up for the week. However, unfortunately, I don't have any comics today. And that's because the shop's been closed down for the past 2 days due to the weather. Now, I'm sure to some of you, this may not look like a lot of snow depending on where you live and what your weather is normally like, but here in Louisville, that is a lot of snow and we don't know how to deal with any amount of snow. So the whole city has been in utter chaos. And yeah, shop's been closed down for the past couple days. So instead, what I'm going to do today is look at KeyCollectorComics.com and show you it's a useful resource. I use the app all the time on my phone just to look and see what's coming up, what books I need to grab that might go up in value or have first appearances, or just something neat. There's like, cool indie comics that are coming out that I was like, I didn't even know they were in existence. So I highly recommend using it. Not sponsored or anything. I just really like the app. Before we get into that, though, if you haven't been watching my WandaVision recap that me and my brother have been doing for almost every... I think we started on episode 3. I don't think we did... No. I think we did do the first 2 episodes. It was part of like our very first... Not our very first video on the channel, but when we restarted doing videos here. It was a very long video of a lot of things going on, and we talked about WandaVision. But anyway... After that, we've been keeping up with each episode. We stay up very late. It starts at 3 in the morning, and we'll watch that, and I record a video, and I edit it, and I throw it up on YouTube, just so you all can watch and hear our stupid opinions. But for the finale, mild spoiler warning. I'm not really going to talk about the show too much here, but I'm doing a giveaway, and I'm doing this 3-pack here of Marvel Legends, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Magneto. I know there's a ton of glare. I can't really do anything. It's a weird shaped package. But, super cool 3-pack. So make sure you're subscribed, because when that finale comes out, like I said, we'll be doing a video on that, obviously. And in that video, there will be a giveaway, and I'll tell you how to do. It's just be a comment or something. I'll figure it out in that video, and I'll be doing the giveaway on that. So, been really enjoying the show. Hope everyone else has too. Let's go ahead and get into the comics for this week. So, here we are. Like I said, KeyCollectorComics.com. And this is the Keys of the Week section. They have different sections. I might end up getting the subscription to this because there's a lot of things that are like locked that you can't look at. And I think it'd be cool to see all the different information and stuff. So the first book on the list for this week is Last Ronin, number 2. It feels like number 1 came out forever ago, and here we are, finally with part 2. And that first book, I still think is like a $30 book, so I don't think this one will have as much hype, but it might. And pretty cool story. If you didn't read the first one, I highly recommend it. I think they have, they did the 3rd print of it, like a week ago, and I know at my comic shop, we had tons of leftovers. The first one obviously sold out in like seconds. The second one sold out pretty quick, and then the third one we had some left over, so I'm sure you should be able to find a 3rd printing if you haven't read it already. Pretty cool story, like I said, I enjoy it. And I'm excited to see where they go with number 2 here, and I'm sure I'm not going to click on the variants button because those are probably all store exclusives. From my knowledge, they are. And then we got the reprint of Black Knight number 1, and this is a cool one. I don't think this book will be worth anything, but it's just a cool book to have. I would love to have the original Black Knight number 1, but I'm pretty sure that book is like thousands of dollars. So for now, this will do. This will be fine for me. And yeah, see, it gives a lot of information too. If you've never been on this website, it's pretty cool. So obviously, first Black Knight, first Ebony Blade, debut of Excalibur. Tells you everything that's important about any of the Key comics. And this is not just for like Key comics that are coming out. You can look up whatever book and it'll show you. So here's a new little indie book, Black Cotton number 1. Oh yeah. This one seemed kind of interesting. So in an alternate reality where the social order of white and black is reversed, an elitist family. The Cottons are rocked by a tragic shooting. Yeah. So it's just kind of like alternate, racial stuff, probably, but that's what it sounds like. But kind of put it on a flip. So, I don't know. I might check it out. I was also interested in this on Black Friday #1, mainly just because I really like this cover. Cleaning crew discovers something evil and dark had been awakened during the biggest shopping day of the year, Black Friday. So it could be goofy. I'm going to look at the interior art before I really design. If the interior art looks like this, I think I'll pick it up. Because I really like the way this is drawn. I think it's super cool looking. We got Haha #2. I didn't read #1. I know that was a really popular book. So probably something... If you're into... I guess it has to do with clowns. I'm not really sure. From what I heard... This doesn't have anything to do with it's like different stories, So this doesn't have anything to do with the first one, I think. I don't know. But, people seem to really like it, so. Another #1 here, Hollow Heart. I'm not going to read through all of these just because it'll take forever. Like I said, you can check the website out for yourself if you really want to have an in-depth look at it. And see, for me, the little indie books and stuff, I look at the covers, and this, not that it's a bad cover per se, but it doesn't, I love this, no, not this one, but this cover. I love this cover. That's it's super cool. I'm really interested. And this one doesn't speak to me as much. Maybe it speaks to you. Who knows? But I always look through independent books, pages, and just see their artwork in there, because that has a really big deciding factor for me, anyway, on whether or not I want to get it. We got second print of Serial. I think this was a pretty popular book. I think we sold out fairly quickly. This is one, I love the cover. Absolutely love the cover. But then I looked on the inside, and I wasn't a big fan of the pages on the inside. So, and not just because it was black and white. To me, it looked like a black and white book that it wasn't supposed to be black and white. It looked like it was supposed to be in color. It looked like it was supposed to look like this. But, because you can have nice black and white art. That's fine. But it looked to me like they just didn't have a budget for a colorist. We got Young Hellboy, The Hidden Land #1. Not really into Hellboy, but maybe you are. Cool new story, potentially, right there for you. Future State Catwoman #2. Yeah, so this is, a lot of the Future State stuff is just 2 issues or something like that. So this is the second part to that. We got Future State Immortal Wonder Woman #2. Is this the conclusion? It doesn't say so. I don't know. Some of them are longer, I know that, but some, I think, I don't know. This one says conclusion on Future State Nightwing #2. I might read Shazam #2 because I did look through this list already. So it's the first appearance of a deadly new threat born from the ashes of the Teen Titan Academy, and this is Raven. I guess Raven is the threat. I don't think Teen Titans Academy Raven is a story. I think this is the threat. Kind of weird wording, I think, but. I do think I'm going to read Teen Titans Academy. It's weird how they're doing it. So if you haven't read Teen Titans Future State, it showed kind of the aftermath of what Teen Titans Academy is going to be. It's a little out of order because you read Teen Titans Future State, and then at the end of issue #2, it said see how this all happened in Teen Titans Academy. So we're going to have some backtracking to do. So I feel like I probably want to read this. I didn't read the first Shazam Future State, so I don't know if we have any more of those or not. Next, Batman #4. Yeah, see, this. Oh, this is a conclusion. It's a 4-part issue. Or 4-issue series, whatever. 2 backup stories. I haven't read any of the Future State. Just Teen Titans. Might read the Shazam, like I said. We got Worlds of War #2. It's a conclusion of that storyline. Pretty cool. I do like this cover, though. And we got another new #1, Truth and Justice. Yeah, I don't even remember looking at this one earlier. Again, I'll look at the interior art and make a decision. I don't know why this is on here. Is Black Widow #5 regular coming? I don't know. This is for the 1 in 25. I don't know why that one's just like that. This is the Stormbreakers 1 per store for Captain America 27. So all the Stormbreakers, I've really liked them. I thought the 1 per store covers were super sick. I really need to go back and get the King in Black one. It's Venom. I think it's a beautiful cover, and I missed it when it came out. I think there's just a bunch of other covers I got that week. Then we got the King in Black Captain America #1. Definitely be reading that one. Been reading all the King in Black tie-ins. We got Guardians, which Debut of new team and costumes. Might could be a cool one to get. Yeah, maybe. I haven't been reading Guardians except for the King in Black tie-in that I checked out. Mortal Hulk Flatline #1. A new gamma-powered villain shows up in a small New Mexico town. So this could be another cool one. Could be a new character. Oh, and this one, I don't think any of the King in Black books really are like anything. I really enjoy the story, don't get me wrong, but I don't think any of them are like worth anything right now. But this one has the preview for Peach Momoko's Demon Days. So if that book ends up being something crazy, which I kind of think it will be, this could be a huge book because this will be the first, appearance of. I'm pretty sure the characters are all just regular Marvel characters and the kind of alternate reality, I guess, but different take on them. But I think this could be a pretty important book. So definitely pick it up. I might even pick up 2, honestly. Which I'll probably pick up different. I'm sure there's different variants and stuff I'll be picking up, but I might even pick up like an extra cover A. Got the second printing of Gwenom vs. Carnage. I'm not loving this story. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why she's Carnage and everything else that's been nullified is just like regular nullified, and then what's her name? Not Gwen. Mary Jane is Carnage. I think they literally I like the name Gwenom vs. Carnage. And I don't know. I'm going to keep reading it, but I'm not in love. This one looks cool. So Planet of the Symbiotes, #1 was kind of weird. Because first of all, it was 2 different stories in one book. Which was neat. But I don't think we're following any of that. Like, we're not learning any more about what happened with that. This one says Battle of American Kaiju versus Symbiote Dragons, which sounds really cool. I don't know too much about the American Kaiju. I know he appeared in some Avengers comic or something. I don't even remember. I think it was New Avengers or something. But big dragon versus big dragon, basically. So, should be neat. Or big dragons. It should be fighting multiple, which will be cool. Because if it was equal to one symbiote dragon, that'd be kind of weak. He needs to be stomped. Ooh, what if they nullified that, though? That'd be terrifying. Alright, we got another King in Black tie-in. Miles Morales, #23. Let's see. Miles versus Kamala Khan. Really beautiful cover. I really like that a lot. The white background negative space is just makes this feel so impactful, I feel like. But I'll be checking that out. I don't know if him fighting Kamala Khan is anything important, but should be a good book regardless. Savage Avengers. I do think I missed this last one. #17, I'm pretty sure it was a King in Black tie-in, and I think we ran out of copies at the shop. But I'll be picking this one up as long as we have enough, I guess. Spider-Woman. This is another 1 in 25. I guess randomly they just put 1 in 25s on the keys of the week. I don't know. Cool cover, though. I don't think that's a King in Black tie-in. It might be, actually. It probably is. I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, I'm reading all the King in Black tie-ins. A Star Wars High Republic Walmart variant, so I'm not going out in this weather to Walmart to pick this up. But pretty cool cover. If you can, go grab it. I don't know if it'll be worth anything. I know sometimes the Walmart covers are, sometimes they're not. I'm not really sure how they work. I've never got one before. But, that's a hot book and it's a cool cover, so maybe. I don't know how easy they are to get either. I don't really feel like going up there in the snow and then not even able to get one, And we got Thor 12. I'm super excited for this. Battle of Valkyrie, Jane Foster versus Donald Blake. Ooh, I think this one had a really cool 1 in 25 or something like that. Yeah, the 1 in 25 here with Throg. I remember looking at that one. Which I don't think I looked at many variants on this. But again, you can go back with your own time and look at exactly everything you want to look at. I want to keep this video relatively short. Didn't mean to rank like there. But as far as this being an important book, probably not. Will it have any value? Probably not. But fun book? Probably. X-Men Legends. This one I'm on the fence about. I might just pick up just because. Because I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's very 90s. And some of that's good and some of it's bad. sometimes the 90s were a little extreme and a little goofy. But, I don't know. It might, might introduce new people or something. Who knows? You never know. That's the thing. Sometimes it's just good to go ahead and pick up books because you never know when you're going to get that one that's going to end up being super expensive, basically. But that is going to be it for our look at KeyCollectorComics.com. Like I said, go back, check it out. They have plenty of other... Hold on, let me go back to it, actually. Because they have plenty of other resources, not just the... Well, that didn't work. What in the world did I just do? There we go. And back to the screen. There we go. Back to the top. I'm super zoomed in here. I wanted the picture to look pretty reasonable. But they have plenty of other things you can click on here, like WandaVision, for example. It'll show you different books that you might want to pick up because certain characters are in it or whatever. Like, I just picked this comic up. It was in my last haul video, I think. I found it at the shop for $4. As you can see, it's, not a crazy book or anything like that, but it is a really cool cover. And I kind of stumbled upon it accidentally while looking through Deadpool, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw this on the app. Let me go ahead and grab this, because it's a cool cover, and then, it's... And I find these pricings to be a little bit on the low side anyway. When you actually go look on eBay, if you're trying to buy one of these, it's going to typically cost you a little bit more. For the most part. At least anything that's kind of like gaining popularity. Oh, look. That's something new. War of the Bounty Hunters. A lot of cool things to go through on this website. There's a new book coming out in May. I think it's a 4 or 5 part issue. I don't remember. But anyway, like I said, make sure you subscribe. I would appreciate a like on the video as well. It really helps my channel to really start kicking up off its feet. I will be doing a giveaway, like I said, in my WandaVision finale, which I know is still, 3 weeks away. We got a video coming out this week, and then 2 more after that. So, 2.5 weeks away. But regardless, if you're interested, if you're a Legends collector, haven't picked this set up, it's a super cool set. I picked this up a while back, and I picked up a few things that I want to do giveaways with, and that was one that I thought was pretty relevant, given that, WandaVision is going on right now, and I've been loving the show. Like I said, my brother's been loving the show. Everyone I've been talking to has been loving the show. So, and who knows? Not to mention, this is the only Scarlet Witch in the recent, Hasbro Legends. That's the best Magneto, in my opinion. The 2 head sculpts are beautiful. I hate this costume, but, it's a good Quicksilver. I can't, gotta give it props where it is, but I hate that costume. I'm glad they referenced it in the show, but I hate that costume. Anyway, though, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you Friday with our WandaVision recap. Goodbye.